thank you so much for rejoining us. We are going to jump straight back into the action. So the party have just discovered this pathway heading down towards the south. Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Oh, okay, yeah. So we're in the cave.
Yeah, so you guys are in the cave. You've headed into the cave. There are two pathways.
Could we go back to the cave map, please?
Oh, sorry.
That's all good.
Sorry, I forgot I'd left you guys on the intro. Of course you can.
So yeah, Azure just found a really cool secret, but I don't think we're aware of it yet. I think only he is.
Azure called out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk back and tell you that I've found a secret path down here.
So as you come up, I come up beside you and clasp a big hand on your shoulder and go, well, I definitely like a secret. What do you reckon we have a bit of a squiz?
I reckon let's take it.
Alright, so I start like tiptoeing my way to the secret door, all stealthy with my natural roll of 0 stealth. It probably doesn't apply anymore because we're out of combat, but I still think it's funny.
Yeah.
How would we get through here, Owen? Like, is it like a ledge we've got to go under, or is it
a secret door?
It's a very slight ledge that you guys can easily climb up.
Alright.
Oh, cool. Alright, well, let's step over.
Can I make it over this ledge?
I'll help you out.
Yeah, I look at Wiltix and I'm like, do you need a boost?
Shall I explain it to you, or shall I get you a box?
That
Done that
apply.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
That was on the battlements, mate. It doesn't apply here.
I'm gonna have to tell the guild about this bullying when we get back. But yes, I will.
Come on, 1, 2, 3, and up, and I like grab you by the waist and lift you up.
Toss him.
I toss him. No, I don't toss him.
Don't tell the elf.
I've got the lovely song of like flying higher than an eagle as you lift me up. But yeah.
Nice.
I soar over the ledge. Emeric, you are the wing. You are the wind beneath my wings.
So I can stand on ledges.
Alrighty, let me open up.
Perfect.
Here we go. See you guys as you climb up this ledge, very not stealthily, looking down the corridor. 2 figures dressed in armor and very familiar clothes, the clothes of the Order of the Dragon, immediately clock you guys and...
Yeah, we weren't being stealthy.
I legitimately have a light shining out of my hand.
And we were fooling around, going, the air beneath my wings and stuff. They just stand there.
We're just kind of. It's a stroll at the park for us. We should take this more seriously, this adventuring stuff. Nah.
They're just chilling there, looking at us, probably thinking to themselves, "Really, really, guys? Like, come on now. Like, do you think that low of us?"
So what I'm going to get you guys to do is immediately jump back straight into initiative.
Yeah.
We're rolling your initiative? You're rolling your initiative?
Yes.
I'm on the ledge
Yeah, of course you
I'm not
can.
even on the
Yeah.
Yay!
Andrew, I think you want to roll new initiative.
Oh, thank God.
18, 22,
22.
Oh, much better.
15. Fuck, I'm
yes.
lowest at the moment with 13. That's good.
How tall is the ledge, Owen? Because I'm literally not up there yet.
It's only 5 foot high, so you're very easy.
Excellent.
To climb
I have cover. Hey.
It's huge.
Perfect. Alrighty, so let me quickly get this all up and running.
Ironically, I think Wiltix actually has more armor class than I do.
It's because I've got my
shield.
lovely shields when I'm not in.
What's yours? Is yours 18?
Sorry, mine. It's 17.
Okay, no, we're exactly the same. I don't have a shield, so the armor is edging me out. But you've got a shield, so you're sitting right there with me. So we're decently a tanky little unit.
I'd like to think that the shield is almost the size of me. So.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I did take this shield from a human, so
Jesus, that's funny.
Okay, so what I'm going to get you guys to do, let's just quickly order you. Your initiative's correct?
Yes. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That all looks
Correct.
perfect.
You get to do Leosin again, though.
Yes, I do. You are correct. Let me
You
reroll
say
for
for 20 if you want.
He could. I'm 100% happy for him to be 20.
No, unfortunately not.
Damn,
so
I shouldn't have said nothing.
first off the bat to react is Wiltix. Spotting these 2 very similarly dressed cultists down the end of the pathway who look back. Their jaws sort of drop in surprise as they see you. And one of them stammers, "You're not supposed to be down here." What would you like to do, Wiltix?
Oh, look, I'm still recovering from the lovely moment I shared getting me over the ledge.
It was definitely a bit of a bromance moment.
Oh, I felt a connection with you, Emeric. It was
That was our Titanic scene.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, these guys, look, I don't think I'd reason with them. The other two guys, it didn't go down too well. So, as I land from Emeric putting me down, I'm just going to do a straight shot with my crossbow.
Absolutely.
Does a 25 hit?
Oh, it's really close. Yes, it does. Absolutely, it hits.
Cool. Well, that's a good old 9 damage.
9 damage. Very nice. Boom. And that was against the one slightly above here.
Oh my god, they rolled a 5.
Whichever one was...
Whichever one spoke.
Easy to hit, yeah, whatever one.
Yeah, we'll say this one here spoke. Anything else on your turn, Wiltix? So yeah, Wiltix, as you climb up this ledge, you're helped up by Azure and Emeric. You immediately clock these two people, your sharp woven senses picking them up, and as you look around the corner, you just lower your crossbow, fire a bolt straight across as it slams into the shoulder of one of these cultists. He sort of cries back, "Oh!" as this arrow thuds deep. Just as he'd spoken out, "You're not supposed to be down here." His partner, this female elf, seems to be a wood elf, looks at you, looks back at him and goes, "Oh dear, this is going to be messy." Anything else on your turn, Wiltix?
No, that's pretty much all I do. I might step aside or to the area, so whoever wants to get past, like Leosin or whatnot, can do so. But
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Azure, you're up next.
I'm going to move up and make a quarterstaff attack.
Absolutely.
That's 17 to hit.
17's going to hit. And you're doing two-handed.
3 damage.
Yeah, you crack across the shoulder. They cry out, "Oh, fuck!" Anything else on your turn?
Yeah. So I swing so the quarterstaff is swung down, and then I jump up and make a knee strike.
Oh, that's cool.
Do it.
19 to hit.
19's going to hit. Here you go, guys. Here's the rolls right when you need them.
There we go.
Yeah.
If we can kill one quickly, then the pesky 7 damage doesn't show its head.
Looking very, very hurt at this point. As you bring the quarterstaff down and crack it across the skull, the head drops, and then your knee comes up and catches the head on the way down, snapping it back with this brutal strike. Yeah, you think you've done a fair bit of damage here, Azure.
Fabulous.
Did you want to spend a key point to do another unarmed strike?
I might hold.
Alrighty. Mira, you are up next.
I'm just like, what's happening? Guys, what are you... Oh god, alright. Can I shoot through the legs of my companions down the hallway? Can I just send a little fireball? No, not really. I have to curve it.
Not so much. You'd have to curve the bullet. You have to curve the ball. No, from where you are, Mira, it's very tricky.
You could climb up and move. You can climb up and move.
You climb up and move past. Yeah, Leosin will even give you a hand up as you reach up. He just pulls you up the ledge.
Oh, I just want to go through the legs. Okay. Alright. I will. I still can't get a good shot though.
You can hit someone though. I reckon.
You can aim at them. Yeah, you can make an attack. They just get a slight plus. If they've got half cover, they just get a slight plus to their AC.
I don't think you'd probably hit that guy.
No, I'll just hit this guy.
You'd be able to hit that guy. But that's my personal opinion. But that's.
I'll still go under the legs of Azure. I'll just
You've only used Cleve, Mira. Sorry, you've only used. Sorry, I shouldn't call you by your real name. You're your character now.
Oh, I am.
You've only used 10 feet of your movement so far. So if you did want to move up a little bit closer, you absolutely can.
No, I want to make space for the fighters, so I won't get too close.
You can move 5 up and 5 back. That is possible.
I'm only going to shoot for 1 anyway, so I'll just shoot this. Here's cover, you say. Oh, if I can get this guy without cover, then I'll go for that guy and walk backwards. Yeah, so as Azure kind of does his little monk shit, I will just go under, just straight under him and try and get this guy with a firebolt.
Yeah, absolutely. Make me that
Little
attack.
combo. Whoop. Oh, that's a 1.
That's
oh
a
no,
natural
it's my
one.
turn.
Oh.
As you
Oh, dear.
shoot between Azur's legs, it just goes between the cultist's legs as well, and harmlessly fizzles out harmlessly against the wall behind. The cultist looks towards you, Mira, squints at you, and then looks at the fireball scorch mark on the wall behind it, looks back at you, and then the elf goes, "Why are you with them?" Sort of confused. Anything else on your turn, Mira?
I slink back.
Okay, just slink back quietly into the corner. Emeric, you're up.
Alright, so I sort of bring my halberd out and I sort of start doing a bit of shoulder shrugs as I'm like walking past Mira, and I pop up behind Azure. I can't really obviously go past him, but I don't need to. So as he's sort of fighting them, I come in and I don't really want to try and injure him too much or anything like that with big wild swings. So I'm going to use the spear part of the halberd again to sort of, because I'm a lot taller than him, I can
just
sort of stand over him and reach over the top and sort of stab like a spearman normally would. Like he's at the back and poking it at them. So I'll do that.
I think you made a pretty good argument for not adding a plus to their AC. Yeah, go for it.
Perfect. All right, so I'll do a general attack. There's an 18 hit.
It does hit. Which one are you aiming for? The hurt one?
So I will be going for the hurt one.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, cool. So so Azure, what did you? So okay. So as Azure's come in and clocked him with his knee strike, and the guy sort of got winded, and he's sort of backed up. As Azure sort of pulled back into place, I've then reached over the top of him and then just struck my halberd spear point into his neck, and then just sort of partially severed his neck, and then I've brought it back out with a big splurt of blood.
Brutal.
Wow.
That's
so for all those at
what
home,
happens.
Azure is now partially covered in blood. Sort of whisper in your head, "Yeah, sorry, mate." And then as I do that, I sort of bring back my spear, and as I'm sort of bringing it back, though, I try and do a quick little sneaky thrust at the guy with my bonus action attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll just do a halberd attack again. Does a 23 hit?
Oh, it's a close one, but yeah.
Okay, so ignore the damage. So that's 3 plus 3, so that's 6 damage.
6 damage. Woof. As you carve into him. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my spell slots for now. I might say that for the big bad boy. I know it's downstairs because I heard about it. So
that's fair enough.
I'm going to retreat back just a little bit, just to give Leosin a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah, absolutely fair enough. Beautiful. Leosin is going to stay where he is. He's just about got line of sight. He's going to throw a dart. Ooh, that's going to hit. 6 piercing.
Fuck yeah.
Leosin, baby. As Leosin sort of looks past you, Azure, he sees you with this blood spattered on you. And not knowing that it's not yours, he pulls out a dart and goes, "It's okay, Azure, I've got this." Pew, flings this dart down through the corridor as it passes over Wiltix's head and just past Emeric's ear. You feel the breeze as it pushes past you, Emeric, and thuds into the chest of this cultist.
Me actually moving probably opened line of sight for him a little bit more.
It did exactly that. I was keeping an eye on that. He would have had to have moved up where you are now. That's his action. He can't do a bonus action. He's going to stay where he is, and he's going to look towards you, Wiltix, and go, I hope you've got some more ability to turn into that creature. Again, I think we're going to need something a bit more vicious."
Oh no, definitely. I think once we meet the foes downstairs, we might release the beast.
Yes, I think that would be a very good idea. This guy here. Azure, you're about to get an attack of opportunity as the cultist moves back away and down this corridor here. Do you want to make your attack of opportunity?
Yes, please.
Thought you might.
Yes.
So it's just a normal, you can use your quarterstaff or an unarmed strike. Oh boy. How do you want to do this? As he turns his back on you.
it kills him!
Oh yeah.
How do you want to do this?
So I imagine, like, as he goes to move away, I swing upwards and catch him on the back of the head and, like, fling him down.
Yeah.
So
His
head,
body
like, snaps forward.
Yeah. His
that
body
lethal damage?
snaps. Oh yeah, was that lethal or non-lethal?
I assume it was lethal.
Yeah, cool, that's fine. I'll say unless you guys specify, I'm going to assume it's lethal. His body slams up against a wooden door at the end of this corridor. The door opens with a creak as his body slams into it, revealing... You guys can just about see... Probably Azure can see this, I'd say. There we go. There we go, Azure.
Oh.
Interesting. So everyone in that room is just seeing this guy fall through a door.
Yeah, you hear this
Fantastic.
clang
Oh no!
as
Oh,
this
jeez.
body
Oh dear.
as this body falls through the floor, and you hear some voice from inside go, "What was that?" I am now going to roll these guys' initiative really quickly.
Oh, fuck.
Should have taken the stairs.
It's okay. I have not rolled very well.
We should probably have stolen the two guys that we stole killed their robes or something.
So we're back up to the top.
Too smart.
We're back up to the top with Wiltix. Now you'll notice that these guys are marked with red and blue icons. Don't worry about those. That's for me.
Okay.
It's just so that I know which
Initiative
group.
order?
Exactly.
I figured.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll probably move over to where Azure is at the moment and have a look down the path. Do I know if they've noticed us yet? Have they seen us in the...
You hear a voice go, "What was that?" as the body slumps to the floor, and all of these faces turn and look. Some of them were sitting down resting on seats, some of them are lying down on sleeping bags, and they all rise up and look towards, and you hear a voice go, "I think there's somebody out there." And then you hear another voice reply, "Yes, you idiot. Clearly, someone of our members has just fallen through the door, cut in half." So yeah, you do get the sense that perhaps people are aware of your presence.
Yeah. I might grab Azure and go, do we want to try and... Well, Azure, do we want to move down on that ledge so we can attack them as they are funneled through this area?
That's probably a very good idea, Wiltix. It looks like there's a few people in there.
Yeah, so in doing that, I'm going to run backwards and make the massive leap off the ledge that that I had to be helped up. And I could
This
probably
is gonna suck, Andrew, but I think it's actually better you being in front of me because I can actually hit over you.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It sucks though because it means you're gonna be taking the brunt. What's
Anything
your
else
armor
on,
class?
14.
Oh, you are not good to be up front. Fuck. Fuck.
So Wiltix, you moved back to there. Was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
look, it's going to be hold. Can I hold my bonus action? Can I do both of those?
You can hold an action, or a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, because ideally, seeing a room full of bandits and guys, I want to turn into the wolf. But I was going to say hold the action, or the bonus action, because it is a bonus action to turn into the wolf. Isn't
I
it?
believe it is. Let's just quickly double check. From memory, it is a bonus action to turn into your bestial form. It should be there. Yeah, bonus action. Perfect.
Bonus action, yeah. Okay, well, I just wanted to hold that as in when they come over the ledge, I will turn into a wolf and have a slash at. So, yeah, I'll hold my action if they do come back that way. And do exactly that.
Yeah, alrighty. That's interesting. It doesn't actually specify whether it's an action or a bonus action. Isn't that hilarious? But it is under bonus actions, so it must be a bonus action.
Yeah,
it is a bonus. Yeah, what
100% bonus action.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Because it says you can revert to it as a bonus action, but that would make sense that you use a bonus action to turn into it as well. Cool. Alrighty, Azure.
What am I going to do?
If you wanted to follow me down the pathway, like
I turn to.
I'm pretty strong when it comes to taking hits.
Actually, Owen, can we see down this path?
Yes, you can. Sorry, now that the body has been knocked down, yes, you can.
Oh, is that a path there as well?
It is.
Oh, sorry,
See?
my crappy internet's not letting me see too much.
That's okay. So you see a very narrow pathway leading to what looks like an open room ahead of you. Actually, I'm being a bit stingy. You probably see a little bit more than that. There we go.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, it's more the angle of where you are. So you can sort of see the pathway narrows here and then narrows here. So actually, if you look from where you are now, it's very hard to see anything. But because you were originally standing there, you could see that much. So it's less about the dark vision, more about the obscuring of
angle.
Rock and stone. Yeah.
Emeric, what do you think we should do? Do you think we should retreat? Or should we go down the pathway to the east here? Or should we just fuck it all and run into there and hope for the best? What's our plan?
I adjust you to get behind me, actually. So switch places with me. And I go, watch this, my friend. And I cast Shield of Faith on myself. Is that okay, Owen, if I do that? Because it's not obviously my turn, though.
Because it's not your turn, you can just do that when it gets to your turn. So you haven't really done it yet. But if that's what you want to do, you can announce it now that that's what you're going to do.
Because then, I'll move ahead of him. And I'll cast Shield of Faith. It's a bonus action casting, so I can still do a main action. But that basically just makes me go from 17 to 19 armor class.
Yeah.
Well, just to ready any action, I will hold a ranged attack until if someone comes out of that room, I will fire a ranged attack.
You'll use a dart, I'm guessing.
Radiant Sunbolt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Mira, come on down.
Well, seeing this happen, I will also hold my action.
Yep.
In case a guard comes up, so we can ambush him. Which sounds
okay.
Firebolt. I'm holding Firebolt.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty well done that you say that, because emerging from the darkness... a guard rushes triggers your opportunity. Yep, absolutely.
So
trigger Emeric's though, or
yeah,
just
it has.
Azure?
It's triggered Emeric, Azure, and Mira.
Because my opportunity attack is a reaction.
Yeah. So we'll do literally in order.
11 doesn't hit.
Actually, let me just double check. It might hit these guys. These are a little bit different. My God. Bear with me. Sorry, I didn't have this open. What a bad DM.
It's unnatural 20.
Bad DM.
That's nice.
And a 22 to hit.
Oh my God, that might kill
so
him.
it doesn't. The 11 doesn't hit. However, the 20 and the 22 do. That's a total of 16 damage.
Yep.
You guys together.
I imagine both of us are put. Is Firebolt cast with your hands?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I imagine we both standing side by side, put up the opposite hand, and just fire a radiant bolt on one side and the fire on the other, and they just merge and just hit him square in the chest.
And we just look at each other and nod together. Yeah.
The two of you simultaneously destroy this man in a single... as the firebolt and radiant sunbolt burst out of your hands and he doesn't even have time to scream. He comes around the corner, he spots you, he goes, oh! And then immediately the two beams of energy, these two bolts of light and fire, just burn through him and kill him instantly. As that happens, another guard pops around the corner, sees him get killed, and goes back inside. You literally, actually, I will say.
What does he see?
You hear the guard. He just sees the burning, glowing body of his friend, who's hollowed out like this husk, and looks and goes, "Yeah, that's going to be a nope bear." Nope, 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 nope. As he backs out of view. Emeric, you may now cast Shield of Faith on yourself.
Okay, so I'll come forward. I'll cast Shield of Faith myself as a bonus action, making myself go to 19 armor class, just to be a bit tankier. I didn't realize Azure had such a low armor class, so we're definitely switching, because I can take a lot more hits at 19 than 14. So I'm going to ready my action, though. So I'll ready my action to do a halberd attack on literally any of those cultists that come around the corner.
Alright, yeah. So any enemy you see come around the corner, you're going to attack them with your halberd. Beautiful.
Any enemy I see around the corner, come around the corner into my range, I will hit them.
Perfect. Okie dokie. Anything else? Bonus action? Oh, you've done your bonus action movement. You're staying.
I've already done my bonus action.
Cool.
And I'm staying right now.
Next up is the red cultists. He's going to move 5, 10, 15. That's in your range, Emeric.
Yes, so I will hit him with a halberd attack. Does a 14 hit?
14 does.
Oh, cool. Damage. So that's 7 slashing.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah. So that's my hold action. Does my opportunity attack go off too? Because it's reset now?
Oh. Well, I would say that because if he stopped there, not really. But he moves closer, so I would then say your opportunity attack is triggered, because the trigger for your attack was when they're in range. So he came into range, and then the trigger for the opportunity is when they move into range. So yeah, I'd say now you do get the opportunity attack as he moves up again. Yeah, so go for it.
Literally because when they go into when they literally come into 10, then the opportunity attack does go off anyway. But
exactly.
I'll take it because I'm getting both off. So what I actually probably would say is opportunity attack probably would have been the first one actually, because the moment they move into my range, it's triggered, and then the moment he gets closer, I can just do the hold action.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4 slashing. So not super high damage, but 11 damage is pretty good.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god. So as he's come around the corner, he sort of looked around like, what? And then I've just slashed at him, tore a big chunk out of his chest, and then I've come through and done another slash, forming a cross on his chest.
Yeah. As the bodies begin to pile up in this corridor here, two dead guards, 2 of these dead cultists on top of one another. Another cultist moves out, and he's going to take a hand crossbow shot at you, Emeric, from that distance there, seeing that clearly he does not want... Yeah.
Half
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I would say... I'd say with 2 bodies and walls, you'd have half cover. I would agree, half cover. So you get a plus 1 to AC, I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah, half cover. Let's have a quick peek. Half cover. I think from memory. Plus
there's
2.
A lot going on. Okay.
Plus 2 for half cover. So he's going to make an attack with his hand crossbow.
I'm happy for plus 1 or plus 2.
No, I'm happy to give you the plus 2. Because that's half cover. And also the way you are positioned with the walls, you definitely have half cover. Does a 22 hit you?
It does
plus
actually,
2. Even with plus 2? Okay.
You 19 to 21.
You take 3 piercing damage, and then you move back out of sight. The next one's going to move out. He's going to make an attack. 11 doesn't hit you.
No. And
then this one is going to move out to here, and he's actually going to move back down this corridor here as he rushes past. Leosin is going to move... he can't. He's going to have to push through all of you guys. He's going to hold his action.
Okay.
He'd have to rush. Yeah, he'd have to rush through you guys, and then that's his whole movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he's basically stuck there. Now, he's going to hang back with Wiltix, because Wiltix did say to move back and create a bit of a trap here. So he will actually...
Did he actually want to do it more over here?
I think Leosin will move back to be in line with Wiltix and go, the plan is to get them back here, right?
That's what I thought, but I'm hearing a lot of noises up there, can't quite see.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's going very well.
You can always yell at us, Wiltix, in your turn and tell us to sort of drop back.
Leosin calls out to Azure, I'm falling back with Wiltix. We're going to try and... we're falling back! And then he winks really, obviously to Mira and Azure as he moves back. He just doesn't want to announce... He doesn't want to announce the plan of, we're setting up a trap here. He's going to hold his action. As soon as he sees someone, he's going to throw a dart. Next up are the blue group of cultists. We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move back with this one here. And then he's going to take a shot at you, Emeric. Nope, that doesn't hit. That's a 13. This one's going to move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to make a scimitar attack. 17 doesn't hit you.
No, oh my god, the shield of faith.
10, 15, 20, 25, and he's going to make a crossbow bolt attack at you.
Paladins, man.
16 doesn't hit you. Good lord. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he, 25, 30, he's going to move up on top of here too, and he is going to make a scimitar attack as well. 21.
Could I argue...
Yes.
Because he's actually fighting literally on top of one of his comrades, does he have disadvantage due to the footing? Because he's literally on top of his dead comrade?
No, because I haven't given
It's
you
an
guys
argument.
disadvantage. I haven't given you guys disadvantage for that in the past. And
Okay.
I think the way it sort of works is it's the body's lying there, but it's not taking up the whole 5-foot space. So he steps over the body and then attacks. What I've done is for them to step over these bodies, I've used an extra 5-foot of movement, so they've got less movement than they would have had otherwise.
Yeah. All right. Look, this
so I
isn't
did that
obviously
instead.
like
Yeah.
that's not like an official rule or anything. I was just
No.
seeing if like that was a
No,
thing.
it's absolutely fair enough. It's always worth asking. You might catch me in a good mood when I'm not an arsehole DM. It's
You
rare,
bloody
but it does
arsehole.
happen. Yeah, but a terrible DM. Wiltix, you're up next as all of these cultists are rushing up and filling up the corridors.
Well, with Leosin on that one side there, I'm going to move to the other corner there. You said the ledge was about 5 foot high. Is that
You can
correct?
hide underneath this bad boy and be almost invisible.
Well, I'm not 5 foot tall, so I'm going to wait there, and
Yeah.
I'll transform into my my wolf form. I believe that it's going to be coming in handy. So
Okay, yeah.
that's
So
my
you
bonus
watch.
action, and yep, I go.
Yeah. Do you want to describe the transformation as Wiltix goes from Wiltix to Wolftix?
Look, I get a bit taller. I hunch over a little bit, and you see that if not that you guys can see, but claws start emerging from my hand, hair build up down the arms. My eyes start to get that bit of a yellow glow to them, and very, very big, very fearsome looking wolf now appearing in the corner there.
Going from a 3-foot gnome to a 5-foot gnome. Standing up full
Exactly.
5-foot gnome werewolf. Wiltix, you feel again this power. And as you transform, you feel a presence in your mind. And it feels like that wolf that you had interacted with in your dream the night before. And you feel a bloodlust enter you, this need to bite and slash and hack to protect your pack, to protect your family. You feel this very strong protective urge to fight for your pack and defend your pack from these creatures that are not your scent. Anything else on your turn?
I can't. I was going to say it'd be holding an action, but I can't do a second bonus action in place of actually.
Cool. Azure.
Would I be able to? Can I move up alongside you, Emeric? I can't really get attack from here, can I?
I don't know if you can move up.
It's a bit too narrow, that corridor there, yeah.
Could I
Chuck
can I
a
put my
radiant
hand?
sunboard over me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I put my hand on your shoulder and fire over you?
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right, I will make a attack against this guy actually, because I'll go straight
around the corner. So you sort of lean over, you move back to here, you lean over Emeric and shoot this bolt. So as you lean past Emeric and fire off this bolt, that's going to hit. Woof.
And
you
max
send
damage.
You send this bolt of radiant energy blasting past Emeric. Again, Emeric, you feel this whoosh of air. And then you hear Azure
I've
like
been getting a lot
behind
of
you.
that lately.
Yeah, people just shooting stuff past your head. As this cultist takes a blast of radiant damage directly in the chest, he calls out, "Oh, fuck me!" as you strike him. This sort of rather portly dwarf, dressed in these cultist robes. The other cultists around you, God save. The other cultists around you
I have a ringing in my ears.
are ringing in your ears, yeah. And you're probably a little bit blinded on that eye as the light, this radiant energy passes through you. Not actually blinded the condition, just a little bit for flavour. Your eyes are blinking
that was just
stars
for
from your
flavor.
eyes.
That
as you get
wasn't me
scared.
trying to
Yeah.
release myself.
That's cool. And these cultists that you see in front of you, again, are comprised of mostly humanoids. So there's a mixture of elves, half-elves, and humans. And then this dwarf that Azure has just shot with this sunbolt. Anything else on your turn, Azure? You can move. You can do your bonus action.
I might save our key points just in case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's okay for the moment.
Cool. Did you want to move?
No, I think I'm okay here because I can always just fire over Emeric.
Okie dokie. Mira.
So they're all clustered together.
Yes, do it.
Mira will conjure this snowball. You know how when you make a snowball and you're like about to throw it, you just kind of pat it down to this really lovely round shape. She does that.
Yep.
And as she does, it's like heat attaches to the snowball. She lobs it up in the air and it'll go over their heads and explode right there. Oops. Right there.
20-foot 20-foot sphere, I believe that is.
It's Snowball Swarm. 5-foot radius.
What's the
5-foot radius.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Enough to do.
it doesn't even hit me.
Doesn't hit you. No.
Oh, yay.
Nice.
Like
So that's going to be 1, 2,
20
3,
foot.
4.
Yeah,
20 foot is
bad.
amazing.
When I heard 20 foot, I just
gonna
like, I'm like,
yeah.
what?
Nah,
Shit yourself.
dex saving
Um,
throw.
I'll do some
That's
dex
awesome.
saves. Let's do it. So I'll do the one closest to Emeric first. This half-elf woman, half-wood elf, half-human, who struck at Emeric before. That's a 7. Guessing that's a fail? Yep,
Nope.
7. Next up, we've got a 6. We've
Nope.
got a natural 20.
That'll pass.
And we've got a 16.
That'll pass. So they take half. So two
So
take
this
half.
one
and
here
two
was the
take
natural
full.
20. This one here was the 16. So these two here... Oh,
Oh, oh, nice.
Mira.
Told ya.
So these two... So it's half for those ones. Oh boy, this is bad.
It's
No, it's good.
6 for
Yeah, for
everyone.
you guys.
I love this.
So two of these ones in front, as you shoot this flaming snowball that then explodes into a bunch of other snowballs, burning with this intense flame. Two of them are instantly both frozen and incinerated by this at the same time as the blast sets off right in range of all of them. Parts of their body are burnt and scorched, other parts frozen solid in this bizarre mix of ice and fire. The two who passed managed to hold their arms up and shield themselves, shield their cores from part of this damage. One of them turns their back and takes some heavy injuries on their back, but they seem mostly... Well, no, they're not mostly okay. They're pretty hurt by this, but they're able to just get through this okay. Anything else on your turn, Mira?
Blows out a finger.
Okay, yeah. Did you want to use your movement, or are you happy where you are?
I think I'm happy where I am. I like my meat shield.
Woof. Some
Thanks.
stuff happens in the dark that you guys can't see.
Oh.
Emeric, your turn.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm just going to stay here, honestly, and I'm just going to look across the room of corpses, and I'm just going to eye this guy off. And he sees in my face a devilish grin just appear as I heft my halberd and I have a strike towards him with
Yeah,
a bit
go
of
for it.
joyous glee on my face. I don't think 11 hits though.
11 is just not enough.
Damn it. Okay, okay, let's so as I sort of strike out at him, I sort of my grin sort of dissipates a little bit. I'm like, that's a little, a little anticlimactic. So then I'm gonna try and hit him again. Oh yeah, I think that might hit.
Natural 20 for a total of 25.
Nah.
So that's going to be...
No,
Is that-
that's the bludgeoning. So let me do the D4.
Yeah.
So that's 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3, 8 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Okay. So as I look at him and I go to strike at him and I miss, I'm gonna sort of surprise him. Like I'm gonna feign like, "Oh no, I missed you!" And he's like, he has a bit of a sigh, as I then just sort of abruptly just fucking smash it on top of his head and crack his skull.
Yeah. I'll just leave the pile of bodies here. I had deleted them from the map, but at the same time, I think it's pretty funny that you guys can just see how many bodies are built up in this hallway, so I'm going to leave them. Yeah, you just crash through. This one who just barely hung on from Mira's spell and is in a weakened state, you just burn through with this halberd using the butt. Any movement from you, Emeric, or are you happy where you are?
Look, I'll stay here for now and just act
Cool.
as the quote-unquote meat shield.
Yeah. Next up, emerging from the darkness, 5, 10, 15 is going to take a shot at you, Emeric, using his
Oh, he
claw.
actually appears on my range.
Go for it. Yeah, he
Well,
does, yeah.
opportunity attack.
Yeah, and then he might just move up and attack you then. So yeah, go for it. Let's see
Does
how it
19
goes.
hit?
That's going to hit. How do you want to do this?
11. Okay.
We're just
So
murdered
as he
As you
everybody.
just murder him.
As he's
Yeah.
sort of got a crossbow, are you keeping count of the kills?
Yeah.
Because I've racked up a few.
Yep.
As he like has the crossbow and he's sort of looking around the corner sheepishly, like nervously, like, and he's quivering a little bit and he's looking. He looks up and just sees his halberd just come out of nowhere and just cleave into his head.
Yeah. This other one, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 30 there because of
So now, what does he see when he enters?
What's that, sorry?
Does he see like 6 corpses piled up now?
Yeah, so he sees, I think that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 corpses there. He just literally steps onto the body of his comrade, which then uses up the last of his 5 feet. And I'm going to have him make a save.
Is this like an insanity
Oh,
save?
he's not, no, he's actually not that scared.
Okay.
He's not too worried about this for some reason, and he's going to make a hand crossbow attack against you because he looks down across his fallen comrades. No, I don't think an 8 hits you, does it?
Nope.
This one here is going to move off into the darkness, and then it's Leosin's go as these cultists seem to be doing something down that corridor there. Leosin is going to look towards Wiltix and go, I don't think they're coming. I don't think they're coming down this corridor anymore. I think I might move up.
Yeah, no, I don't see them. You know, do a little hop to see over the ledge and see what I can see because I'm right now at that 5 foot mark. So
yeah, Leosin's going to move up to here and see these dead bodies and this cultist here. He's going to throw a dart.
What's his reaction though as he enters? Because he hasn't seen it.
Horrifying. Yeah, no. He turns around and sees all these bodies.
And he sees me, by the way, with this
Quite
devilish grin, just laughing and like having fun. Just let that imprint on him.
Yeah, I think that does imprint with his roll. So as Leosin sort of pushes past you, Emeric, he doesn't look back at you until he looks down at the bodies as he steps on a hand and looks down and goes, oh dear. And then he turns around and looks at you, Emeric, and goes, oh dear. And then looks towards these cultists and looks back at you and then just throws a dart which clatters off the walls and then looks back at you, Emeric, and goes,
Aww.
It's me, Emeric, Leosin. You rescued me from the camp. I'd prefer if you didn't attack me, please.
Oh, I look at him and
Oh dear.
I look at him like, no, don't worry about that, man. I know who you are. I'm worried about them Muppets over there. Oh, I'm going to have good fun with them now. I've already had a lot of fun.
This one here is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move off into the darkness as well. Wiltix, it's your turn.
well, I'm going to try and crawl my way up the edge then.
You're now 5 foot tall as your werewolf form, so you've got no problems climbing up this thing.
Yay. So I'm now looking over the edge. Now, can I see any bandits in front of me at all? There's
Nope.
no one there.
From your line of sight, you can literally just see the party standing and then this big pile of bodies right here.
I'm just going to... I'm just going to stand and be like, so what happened?
What happened, Raggy?
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing else I can really do.
I'm gonna turn around as I hear you like talk, and then I'm just gonna turn around. And you're just gonna see me with this huge grin on my face.
I'm just gonna give you a thumbs up, Emeric, and I'm gonna. I'm very proud of you.
Everywhere, Emeric.
I'm very proud of you. Good work. Wow,
work.
Thanks, Emeric. Good job.
Yeah, look, all I can do is hold an action because I can't get through the pile of bodies or anything like that, and I don't think I'd be able to get line of sight of a bandit from here or a cultist.
You could. How much of you were there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to here.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Or even there if you wanted to, and that's in range of a bandit. Yeah.
You're pretty dexterous. Like you're a wolf right now. Like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Look, if I can, that's why I just pull it down. Yeah.
There you go. I'll just move you to top of that.
All right. We'll do that.
You're in range for a melee attack if you'd like.
Done. So.
In your wolf form, your wolven form.
That's
good enough.
Been so good.
Second splash. If it actually lets me roll again. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, so close.
So that's an 8 and a 10 for the viewers at home.
Yeah, not quite enough. Not quite enough, unfortunately. Azure.
I'm going to... Yeah, probably can't really move through, can I?
You can move through, yeah, absolutely.
Alright, I'll make... I'm kind of dancing around... Actually, can I Can I roll first, and then I'll explain what I do if I hit?
Ooh, okay.
All right, go on then. Just because I'm so curious as to what you're planning.
Ah!
Okay,
That
what were
might
you
hit.
planning? 13 is
All
enough.
right, so
what are you planning to do?
So I imagine that being a monk, I kind of dance around Emeric, fling myself over Leosin, land on one hand, and then jump up and smack this guy straight with my quarterstaff. And that's how I move through.
That's exactly what happens. And that is... Are you wielding this thing two-handed? If you balanced on one hand, I'd say you've got an argument.
I balanced one hand, so I'm hitting him one-handed.
Yeah, perfect. Bam. As you just sock him with this quarterstaff. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, and then I use my other leg that has come around and perform an unarmed strike.
Fuck
Very
me.
nice.
And it's 5 bludgeoning damage.
Woof. How do you want to do this?
Whirlwind of death.
I imagine that, so I was on my hand, I imagine that I push up, kick him under the chin, and he smashes into the top of the ceiling.
That's what happens. Good lord. As you blast through, doing some really cool monk shit. Anything else on your turn, Azure? You've still got 5, 10, 20. I'd say you've still got 10 feet of movement left. If you wanted to move into the room below where these people have been coming from.
I'll move to here.
And let me reveal what you see. You see a large empty room with pallets, sleeping beds, a few chairs and tables scattered as the cultists have stood and rushed into the corridors where you guys have just cut them down in this maelstrom of death and destruction. And a small corridor leading off towards the east, down a dark tunnel, which you actually probably can see a little bit more down. There you go. Yeah.
Is that everybody? Is there anyone left?
Did we
There's
murder
people left.
everybody?
You don't know, Azure. You actually haven't seen anyone else. So Emeric has seen 2 people move off into here.
Oh yeah, because I would have been the only one really to have seen the guard go, oh shit, and then disappear.
Yep. Mira, it's your go. Mira. No, Langdor Dress is not there.
I just, yeah.
Or is he?
Oh god. Yeah. Well, he is here somewhere.
I've been waiting for you, Mira.
Oh my god, it's so Captain Barbosa, it freaks me out.
Where do you be going, Jack? Oh shit, it is too.
Yeah, it
We
is.
named the monkey Jack. I didn't even realise that. How
I
funny
didn't
is
really
that?
think about it, but until you started saying like Jack and stuff, I'm like,
Now I
whoa.
can't unhear it.
Couldn't unhear it. I was just,
I'm going to take that as a huge compliment that you're comparing me to
Keep it.
Jeffrey Rush. Love Jeffrey Rush.
Love Jeffrey Rush. Shout out Jeffrey Rush. If you're listening.
We love you, Jeffrey.
Hashtag love
I
Jeffrey.
I hear Jeffrey Rush is a very avid listener.
What's that?
I missed it.
You cut out a little-
I hear Jeffrey Rush is a very avid listener of the Lost Archives.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Well known fact. Yeah. You should check his IMDb and his Wikipedia. I have just updated it to say that, but it is very true. Anything else in your turn, Mira?
Going
What
up
would you like to do?
here and looking into this little
Yeah.
down here. Yeah.
Absolutely, Mira.
Oh. Hello.
So you don't have dark vision, do you?
Nope.
No, so that's about as much as 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's about as much as you can see. Cool. So you see these 2 cultists. Basically what you see, I'll describe the room to you because you now have definitely entered it. You can see that the chamber appears to be mostly empty. However, there are a number of overturned boxes, broken items, some scattered coins across the floor, 1 or 2 glints of a red or a green or a blue gemstone on the floor. What you can see is that these 2 cultists here who have rushed in are attempting to awaken a slumbering man just here, which you guys, you can't see. Let me quickly bring him to the token layer. A slumbering man who they are sort of kicking wine bottles away from around his feet, and you hear loud snores coming from as he's sleeping, and these 2 are trying to they're like, get up, you little shite. Please, no, there are people attacking you, need to awaken now. But he seems unresponsive. What would you
Well,
like to do, Mira?
Well, she won't think. She won't think. She'll see these
Okay.
people and just attack them. Twin spell, firebolt.
Oh boy.
Bop. Bop. Bop bow.
13 is just enough. You're twinning it?
Yep. Well, again.
Nice.
Hit.
That's
Nine's not quite enough. Now, who are you aiming for with that first bolt? So
this-
one of these
this
ones is a
guy.
little bit hurt. Yeah, perfect. That's the one. How do you want to do this? 3 damage is
Oh.
exactly the amount of health he has left, as it is exactly lethal.
Exactly lethal. He's trying to wake him up and he just kind of gets thrown back by a bolt of fire, like this sort of cartoonish, like, wake up, whoop! He's just gone.
Yeah, this is the dwarf who is leaning over, being like, "Hey, get up, you little shite!" And then this blast of fire zooms towards him. He looks over and goes, "Oh, fuck me!" as it strikes into him. His beard catches fire and shoots him backwards, and you hear him go, "Oh, by the gods!" as he expires, burning on the floor.
Oh my god.
The other cultist looks
Oh my
towards
God,
him, looks
Miss.
towards you, looks towards the body on the floor, looks back towards you, and just a small stain starts to appear on his trousers and grows steadily bigger.
Oh, poor guy. So
Oh my
broken.
gosh, we're the bad guys.
I'm a bad guy. Anything else? Who was that? Who did that?
Who did
If
that?
I find out who that is, I'm giving them disadvantage on every roll. It was me. Mira,
okay,
what are you
it's
doing for
okay.
the rest of it?
She will just call out, guys, there's more here.
Oh my god! Yeah, the brown stain grows ever bigger on his pants. Some things happen in the darkness that you guys are not aware of. Emeric, your turn.
So I'll hear Mira call out. Now I know that a guard had actually disappeared off because I saw him pop out, go oh shit,
Yes,
then run off.
exactly, yep.
I never saw him. So
And
I'm
you
gonna
know that he was
gesture-
dressed. He was dressed very differently to the others. He was dressed in full armor. None of this cultist regalia, just armor.
I'm gonna look at like Wiltix and Azure and even Leosin and say, guys, I saw someone. He popped up, and then he ran off in that direction, and I'll point obviously further into this corridor, like over here, whatever. And then I'll actually then I'll sort of, as I remember someone was over here, I'll get a big grin come over my face. I'll launch off my legs like in like a quick manner. I'll push through Leosin 5, 10, 15, 20, like 25, 30-ish. And I'll pop in. So Mira's just blasted that guy. This guy's looking at Mira. He soiled himself a little bit. And then he just sees this big 6'4" guy with a halberd push past Mira, a big devilish grin on his face, covered in blood, as he's coming towards the guy. What's his reaction?
He looks terrified. He's
Does he-
absolutely horrified. Do you want to make me a? I mean, it's going to have to be an intimidation check.
Sure, let's
with,
do it.
with advantage, given the number of people you've just
Okay.
killed.
15.
Yeah. So that was this one here, who's directly in front of you. He looks back towards both of you, and just starts weeping quietly.
Actually, I laugh when I come in and I hear him crying.
It's just it started off as a soft weeping, and it just becomes this.
What's the stain look like now?
It's large.
It
It looks like it was originally just the front of his breeches. It has now moved to the back.
So Emeric starts laughing as well, even harder when he sees the stain. And he goes, "Come on now, what are you, a baby? What the fuck? What's wrong? I don't even think I want to kill you right now." It's just, and then nah, I'm lying. And then I bring down my helmet on
please
him.
don't kill me. Please don't kill me. No. Yeah, go for it.
We're so bad. We're
Does
so
a 19 hit?
That does hit.
7
damage.
slashing.
Yep, he's still up. As you carve through him, he's crying. He drops to the floor on his knees, throws his scimitar against the wall to the south, as he's bloodied and coughs up blood. Please, no.
Is he on his knees?
Please. Yeah, he's down on his knees as you
So is
cut
he
through him.
prone?
Yeah, you've got advantage if you want to attack him.
Yes, I do. I want advantage.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
I bring down the butt of my helmet on
Ruthless.
his head.
Yep. He's just...
Oh wow! I actually missed.
No, that's not going to hit as you...
As he's fallen to the ground. Okay, you know, you actually decide. You tell it. It's
I was just going to say, like, as you bring this down, you weren't expecting him to drop to his knees. I mean, this is the first time someone has, like, blatantly surrendered to you in combat, and he's just dropped to his knees. And you sort of mistime the attack, not quite expecting this level of cowardice. And as you bring it down, he just dodges underneath. Not intentionally, just the luck of the way he moved. Anything else on your turn?
I've done my bonus in action, so I'll pass.
It's the red cultist's go. He is on his knees. He sees his friend cut down next to him, burnt, and he sees the sleeping figure. I'm going to make a quick check to see what he wants to do, because there's two options here.
And remember, I did intimidate him for 15. If that...
Oh, yeah, no, it does. I've got that, don't worry. And Mira as well has intimidated. Oh, yeah, he's not going to go anywhere closer to you guys. He crawls over the body of the dwarf companion, apologizing as he sort of knees him a little bit and steps over. And he's going to use his action to shake awake this guy here, who sort of groggily opens up his eyes and goes, "What you doing waking me up? Fucking hell." And the smaller figure, the one who's being cut down, this cultist is blubbering and crying for his life. Goes, "Please, you didn't pretend they're gonna kill me. I'm sorry. I just just not making any sense as he cries."
Sorry.
Yeah. You would have had an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
I would have had an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
He moved out of my range.
He did move out of your range. Yeah. Do you want to do that now, then, really quickly?
And he's prone.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I think. Yeah. Sorry, he does not wake up the cultist as he tries to climb over. So as he gets on top of his comrade, you just cut him down.
I'm gonna say so. Yeah, it's when he moves here. Yeah. That's when he goes out of. Actually,
exactly. Yeah, to be there, I think.
5,
10. Nah, it's when he actually.
No,
moves
that's not out of my range, actually, Owen.
5,
that's
10.
Still 10 feet.
Oh yeah, it is too. Okay, no, so he's not dead, so don't worry. But
so that actually can happen.
But no, because the next thing, so he's woken this guy up, but actually what he was going to do was then try and move further away, because he doesn't know what your range is. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
you still strike him down.
Okay, yeah, so I'll still strike him down as he goes, "Please help," and then he like moves behind the guy, and then as he's moved behind the guy, I've just come down, struck him down. Yeah. But the guy is awake now.
So this guy's awake. He sort of sits up and goes, what's going on? And then he sees this body and looks towards you guys and goes, "Fuck me." He is going to move up and try and strike you with an empty bottle, which is an improvised weapon.
Yep.
That's a natural 1. As he swings this bottle down towards you, as he swings the bottle down towards you, you just hold your your halberd up, and it just shatters on the halberd, and broken glass he's now holding in his hand. He sort of looks down as a little bit of blood pools in his hand from this broken glass. He goes, "Well, filthy." Leosin.
That was perfect for a drunk guy.
Yeah. Leosin's going to go. He's going to stick with Azure. He's going to move 5, 15, 30 to here, and move up with Azure. And he looks towards you, Azure. "Brother, are there any more down here? Have you seen any further?"
I haven't seen anything, but Emeric did say that there was a guard that may have escaped down this tunnel.
Oh dear. Okay. Yes. Well then, we better be prepared. He is going to use. No, he's going to hold his action. If he sees anyone coming around the corner, he's going to defend you, Azure. Blue cultists are next, except they're all dead. Wiltix, your turn.
Cool. Well, I'm here in the Emeric Mira with the cultists up this way, so I'm going to move 5, 20-ish, 25, and have a go at that guy right there.
Do it.
Do it. Yes.
14
yes,
hit?
Wiltix. Yes, it does, Wiltix. How do you want to do this, Wiltix?
Oh my god. Was that easy?
He was on a bit of less health, so their maximum HP for these guys, the average HP is 2d8. I rolled. His hit points were pretty shocking.
He's had a rough night.
Yeah, he had 5 hit points as his max. So you
could I add a character? Could I ask why were they so intent on waking him up?
Oh, it wasn't so much that they were. It was just more like getting reinforcements. It wasn't specifically him. It was more just about like you guys are climbing down.
Okay, so it
No.
wasn't that he was like this uber like boss that was coming up. He was just some
Oh
guy.
no! They just it was all about having one other person to help them as they saw
Okay.
you guys cutting through. So when you killed the third person, the thought of the cultists was, well, we're gonna need some backup. This isn't going well at all. And so those two rushed through, knowing that one of their guards was in that room.
Okay.
The boy who you killed, the one who was pleading for his life, he was only trying to wake him up so that he could live a few moments longer. It was about trying to get this guy to get in the way so that he could try and escape. It wasn't
Feel better
about
killing him.
Oh no, Emeric don't give a fuck.
So, did you want to know his name, by the way?
You can tell me.
Jared or Emeric? I feel like I want to tell Emeric.
You can tell Emeric, but Emeric, I don't know. He'll.
Doesn't care. Oh yeah, cool. No, we'll carry on then.
You can tell Emeric like maybe like a light comes into his head and like a divine being whispers his name.
As you look at him, you think his name was probably Galdum. You just get that feeling as you look at him. Anything else on your turn, Wiltix? You've got dark vision. Here you go.
Yeah, I was going to say.
There you go.
Cool.
So I'll describe really quickly again. So you see a chamber which is for the most part mostly empty. A few overturned boxes, some broken items, a few scattered coins, maybe one or two gemstones that have been scattered across the floor, and then the bodies of these cultists that are lying. There are a pile of empty bottles where the cultist was sleeping before, right there, just to the north entrance of that passageway there. Having a bit of a look around, you think there's probably enough valuables here that if you spent a bit of time picking them up, you might get some wealth, might pick up some loot.
Perfect. And I don't see any other hidden pathways or anything.
Do you want to make me a perception check as a free action?
Yeah. A
20.
unnatural 20.
Fuck.
Yeah, so having a bit of a look around, you see one or two gemstones, you see a couple of gold, a couple of silver. You reckon if you gather this all up, you'll get roughly about 16 gold pieces worth of loot.
Perfect. All right. Well,
no hidden exits, no hidden entrances that you can spy.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll leave the stuff there for the.
What was that?
Cool.
So you cut out a little bit there, Simon.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I know that that we have to come back to this way anyway, so I don't want anything to weigh me down and to delay by collecting those things. So head back out. I've used all my movement if we're still in initiative, but we'll start heading back to the other path with Azure and Leosin.
Alrighty. Next up is Azure.
I'm just going to go into stealth. Or I'm just going to roll for stealth. No, that's not very stealthy. Can I use my fun coin?
I will allow it.
Yay. Come on, fun coin. Oh, fun coin, you suck.
Fuck you, Funcoin!
Fun
Yeah.
coin says you get lower.
Oh.
Well, thinking that I
Oh,
thinking that I
Andrew.
move like the darkness and the shadow, I'm going to here, and I'm just going to peek down here, so whatever I can see.
Alrighty. Let me open up the area here. So from where you're standing there, boom.
Interesting. Is that blood spatter on the floor?
It is just very faint, but you sort of can't really see that from here, shall we say?
Yeah. Oh, Yosin, there doesn't seem like to be anyone in there at the moment, but we might wait for the others before we move on. I'm going to just I'm going to prepare a Radiant Sunbolt just in case someone comes through that into my field of view.
Okie
And
dokie.
I'll that.
I love it. Anything else on your turn, or if that's just going to hold the sunbolt for any enemies that you see?
Correct.
Alrighty, Mira, I think it's your turn.
Mira, look forward, see the pile of bodies. Look behind her, see the pile of bodies.
Yeah.
And just... Yeah, she just has a little moment of... Again,
I did this. This was me.
that's the voice in the back of her mind right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
She'll So
I have to admit, that's a pretty horrifying image.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to count the casualties really quickly, just out of interest.
Yeah, so she'll actually... so she's counting everybody, because that's her job. And she will...
8 casualties.
Yeah, she will use the...
9, 10, 11 dead bodies in this big pile here.
I think Emeric did like 6, 7.
So
Emeric did 6,
Mira,
so there's 8 here and 3 up here.
Bah.
Mira will do her ability. Her... our thing. Our...
the occultant.
Yeah, occult.
Mm-hmm.
Should learn a bit more about these boys.
Yeah.
And give advantage next time.
Who do you elect to have advantage? It can be any of us.
Oh yeah, I might give it to Azure.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so what I'll just, so the listeners and the viewers can know, so I've introduced some new rules. So as part of our special additions to the Tyranny of Dragons campaign, I've created something called Adventuring Guilds, which I will be chucking up online on the DM's Guild, as well as our wiki page as well, for you guys to have a bit of a look at. So each person has a guild role, which is a little bit like the company roles and the franchisee roles that are introduced in the incredible Acquisitions Incorporated sourcebook. So our friend Mira is the numerator. Yeah, that's right. Is it the numerator? Yeah. So your abilities are all around. It's very similar to the occultants in the Acquisitions Incorporated book. So what Claire is using, what Mira is using, is this death diary to track a kill. So what you can do is, over the period of a minute, you can study a creature that's been killed by a member of your guild within the last 24 hours, and then grant the character who slew it a d10 that they can roll as part of an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So this will take you 10 minutes to do. 10 minutes? Was it 1 minute? This will take you 1 minute to do, which is going to be 10 rounds of combat, just so you know, Mira.
Well, I figured that we've got enough time because we slaughtered everybody.
Yeah, so you'll spend 10 rounds of the initiative to do that.
Yeah,
cool.
Unless we fall out of initiative.
Unless things happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Things happen in the dark that you guys can't see. Actually, I'll tell you what. Given that everyone is dead, I will actually drop you guys out of initiative for the moment. How about that?
It's not a bad idea. Just like make it a bit more. We'll all be rushing now
because things aren't happening nearby. Things are happening very far in the distance. So yeah, we are now out of initiative.
All right, so I'll rush past Mira and I'll come into this room. Azure, did you see that? Did you see the guard at all or not?
No, I've seen nothing. I can see into that room, but I can't see anything else. Just kind of waiting for the team to come back, and then we can head on. But no, I did not see the guard that left us.
Damn! I tried to get Owen to set up a trap for us in the next room to give us mushrooms, which the spores heal us. On the stream.
If I catch any of you guys on the stream, there will be consequences.
I just keep it minimized so you still have more viewers.
Oh, cheers. You can do that, but if I catch you guys stream sniping, consequences, boys. Yeah, cool.
Oh, because we'd see your screen. Is that what you mean?
No, because I've got a camera. So there's an extra account I made in Roll20 that's operating in Firefox right now. That is the camera.
Okay.
So if you look down the bottom, you'll see one of the users is someone just called Camera.
Right.
It's not a mysterious fifth player. It's not our guest for tonight. It is literally just my camera, so that I can
see the camera as well.
Yeah. So the camera's a player. It can see what you guys can see.
But yeah, so I'll say to Azure.
Mouth breathing down the microphone.
I'll say to Azure. Well, we better get chasing him, hey? Don't you think? We don't want to let any stragglers get loose.
Yeah, let's do it. Where are Mira and Wiltix?
Oh, I'm right behind.
Mira, Wiltix, come on.
Wiltix, I'd say, given that you spotted the gold before, you can add 16 gold to your inventory as you just sort of scurry around and pick up these bits of coins and gemstones. Mira, if you wanted to join in picking up some things, you can, but I believe you were going to spend a minute looking at the bodies.
I was going to, spend a minute.
Then I will actually say that while these guys are having a bit of a chat, you can keep doing that, and then you can still talk while this is going on. But you won't be doing anything else, and I'll let you know when it's been the equivalent of a minute.
Just wandering around making notes.
Yeah, looking at the kills, going, yes, that man's arm has been fully cleaved off. Oh no, there's a little bit of bit of tendon attaching that bone. That's not good enough. We're going to need to carve them cleanly in future.
But she's trying, but at the same time, she's trying not to look at their eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll keep that in mind. So Beholder in the next room. Perfect. All right, carry on.
All right, guys, come on, let's go. Let's see what we see, eh? And I'll sprint ahead, and I'll look around the corner.
Yeah.
And we'll see what we spot.
I'll describe this room for you.
Okay, well, I'll step in.
You can see it is a much more comfortable chamber. Again, still carved from the rocky walls, but some comforts have been added. A nice bed, a writing desk and a stool, some tables with books and papers, and a mirror on a floor stand. There are some lights coming from 2 oil lamps positioned on 2 side tables. Thick rugs completely covering the floor. Looks to be quite a nice chamber. The large rug takes up this area here. So why don't I quickly put a rug on the floor so that you guys can see.
Is there any chests or anything?
No chests. Let me put down...
the papers that are on the desk, are they written in a language we'd understand?
You guys can move up towards the desk. At the moment, you guys are still just hanging out down the back here. There we go. There's the large rug. Perfect.
Look, I honestly, because we're in a bit of hunting mode, I probably would skim past this room if I'm being honest. Like what Emeric would do, so he'd probably just sort of come over here.
I'll just chuck the writing desk down so you can see that too. How about that?
Alright, I'm just going to quickly stop at the writing desk and just do a quick summation of all the documents on there.
Perfect. Yeah. Do you want to make me an investigation or a perception check, Azure?
15. Check.
15. As you look over the table, you can see a simple map of a town with a church off towards the side, a central keep, and a number of buildings around it. And as you look at it, you recognize the town map as that of Green Nest.
Oh.
An arrow has been sketched in from the green fields towards the west of town. That seems to be pointing in the direction that the cultists originally came from. As the arrow moves outwards, it turns towards the north, and underneath the map you can see a separate sheet of paper covered with numerals in columns, and a note scratched on the side that says, "Everything must be ferried north to Natira. Resmir allowed us to keep some pearls, a ring, and a handful of small stones." A number of other pages seem to contain very useless bits of information, like the number of barrels of water that are still around, how many cultists are available for an attack that happened 6 days ago. There are some pages containing poetry, bad poetry, about dragons. And that's all you find on the table. Anything else, Azure?
I'm going to take the pages. I'm going to take the poetry pages and the note about Mira. Is that what you said?
You're going to make me fucking write some bad poems about dragons, aren't you? Here's the note. I'll just copy it into Roll20 for you. There's the note that you find, seeing as you're taking this with you.
Well, I won't. I don't want to read the poems now. I just kind of stash in my bag.
Good. I'll have some time to write those tomorrow morning then. Cool.
Is there anything else on this desk that seems usable, or that we could?
Not too much else.
Okay, cool. All right, then it's. I think it's onwards. With Emeric. And,
so I'll leave you there, Azure, just before you head off. So we'll jump to Wiltix. Wiltix, what are you doing during this time? So there's about a minute as Azure looks through the table.
Well, not too... pretty similar to Emeric. I'm not too interested in what's in the desk, but they said a guard was coming this way. Is there a pathway up to the north? Is that the?
Yeah. So Emeric's up to the north. It looks like there isn't a little area up here.
Okay, and what I'd like to do.
We're going to get to in a second.
Yeah, what I was hoping to do earlier, which I probably mentioned after I killed the guy, but with the bonus action, I probably would have done a little bit of a what is it, my crimson rice to my claws as well, just to
absolutely
power there. So while we're in this room here, I'll give my probably I suppose scratch at my hand and invoke the crimson rice. So that's wrong.
No, that's fine. I mean, if anyone wants to know what you're doing, there it is up on screen now. So the Crimson Rite, you're basically using blood magic from within you. So you take 3 points of damage, and you get to deal an additional 1d4 damage. And what damage type are you choosing?
I believe it was thunder.
I think from memory it is thunder, yeah. So lightning you can't do. Thunder you can.
So thunder.
Cool. So, Leosin is going to be with you, Azure.
Can I hear any noises of the guards that were?
Yeah, make me a perception check with advantage as you listen.
That's a 20 unnatural, and roll the 19 in my D.
Oh my god.
19. There we go. Yep. So
as you close your eyes and listen, focus. You hear the sound of water dripping on stone coming from below the rug just here. Sounds like something hollow below there. And from the north here where Emeric is headed, you hear breathing.
Okay.
Someone or something breathing.
I'm going to signal to Emeric. Emeric, are you looking around this way, or?
I'll be looking down up north.
I'll do the whole, Emeric, like,
So I'll turn around and look at you.
I'll I'll wait for you to come closer to me.
So I sort of go I get annoyed, what?
I can hear what I think is a voice or something, or a guard down that way. But
oh, really?
Yes, but
and then I take off. I just stop.
Not the right order.
I'm gonna again just sigh and Leosin, can you come over here, mate, and get him to the other side of the rug, and we're gonna move the rug before we move on.
So yeah, Leosin and Wiltix, you're both here, ready to pull that up. Mira.
Yep.
You look over the kills, you study them, you take a minute. Because you started this just before all this went off, you do have enough time to complete this, and you gave Azure the D10.
Yep.
Azure, you now have a D10 that you can add to an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check for the next... I believe it is a minute. Let me check.
I think it might be...
next hour.
Hour, yeah.
Hour, yeah, sorry. Why did I say a minute? And
that
then
would
Mira,
not be worth
you can
it.
Now... No. And then Mira, you can now move up.
I'm going to move into the room and see what's going on.
Awesome.
But just hold my action to see what's going on.
Yeah. Alrighty, Emeric. Yeah, I thought you might. Give me a second. I just need to quickly open this up. Alrighty. Bear with me. I just don't want this to appear on the stream because this is really fun.
It's alright. I'm not looking.
No, that's all good. Here is what you guys see as Emeric opens this area up and steps into the corner. The three held actions of these creatures go off. So what you see, I'll just describe the guards are pretty standard people in armor. You see a woman with dark hair, slightly pointed elven ears, wearing purple robes, very elegantly designed, these large purple wing-like pauldrons, and this billowing cape cut to resemble dragon wings held back. Heterochromic eyes, one blue, one brown, looks towards you, Emeric, and she smiles. So, I think we'll put on some music, which is a little bit more appropriate.
Very nice.
So we're putting on, this is one of my own compositions.
Oh.
Because I thought, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, we need a... She conjures, so she waves her hands and summons a glowing sword, intricately carved to resemble almost like dragon wings, as this glowing sword appears in the space next to you, Emeric, as she casts Spiritual Weapon.
Yep.
And the sword. Actually, that's kind of perfect. Exactly where it is there. It is going to make an attack against you. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee attack against a creature, so she's going to do that.
Yep.
Does an 18 hit you?
Nope. I have Shield of Faith still,
You
so
have
I'm
Shield
19.
of Faith. Yeah.
That lasts for an hour.
It does indeed. I keep forgetting concentration. Yeah, so Shield of Faith is still intact as this sword strikes at you. These two guards here are going to unleash 2 bolts. Nope, a 14 doesn't hit you. And neither does a 15.
Nope.
All these held actions go off. Nothing happens. I'll get everyone to roll me fresh initiatives.
Not so crash hot.
Ooh, 9.
It's alright, I rolled terribly too.
Oh, fuck yes. Frulam Mondath.
Alright, everyone's initiative's in there and correct.
Mine won't change for some reason. There we go.
There we go.
There we
So
are.
21, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 4. 9. Azure, you're first off the bat as you hear someone mutter under their breath. And then this sword that you see appears in front of you and swings at Emeric, and he just manages to dodge out of the way as it cuts through the space he was once in. 2 guards are also standing around the corner with swords raised high, ready to attack. They had crossbows out, so they fired 2 crossbow bolts, and then they're putting those crossbows away and getting swords out. Azure, what would you like to do?
Alright, I'll move up and I'll make a quarterstaff attack at the first guard.
Mhm.
It's 18 to hit and it's 9 damage.
Wow.
So I imagine I
yeah.
just run up and I just side swipe. So I'd swipe him to the left, so that he hits the wall. And then I imagine that I just follow through with an elbow and another unarmed strike. That's 4 damage.
Woof. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god.
So I run in, I've hit the quarterstaff to the left, so he's hit the wall, and then I'll use my elbow and it hits the side of his head and he just concusses himself against the wall and just drops.
Yeah. That's what happens. Anything else on your turn, Azure?
I might move here, so I'm just out of Emeric's way.
Spiritual weapons do not get attacks of opportunity, if anyone was wondering.
Okay, cool.
The guard is going to move up because doesn't know what you're doing. Do you want to set off your...
I will opportunity attack him. I don't think an 11 would hit.
It does not. And he's going to move up and strike at you. Does a... I think a 21 hits, doesn't it?
That does.
It's going to be 3 piercing damage as I roll terribly.
That's not too bad.
Nope, I'm rolling really, really badly. As he stabs at you with his spear. And he looks towards you and goes,
Fulam has commanded your death, and thus I must address it.
Mira.
Okay, so I walk into the room, can't really see what's going on.
You can see the guard here who stepped up and the glowing sword.
Okay, so she'll step up next to this table and cast Frostbite on him.
Yeah,
so con
absolutely.
save.
I shall make a Constitution saving throw. Does a 9 pass? I guess not.
No, it does not. And that's 1 point of damage,
Oh
but
my
I
God.
have disadvantage.
It all counts. He's got disadvantage on his next attack. Absolutely. Anything else on your turn, Mira?
She wants to have a look. She'll start absent-mindedly rearranging the desk into neat and orderly piles.
Yeah, I'd say that's a free action.
Mid-combat.
Do you want to make me a quick sleight of hand check or a... Hang on, let me think. It'd be a sleight of hand check, or I would also say maybe wisdom to know which pile. So you can do just a normal wisdom check if you like.
Okay, yeah, sure.
16,
Oh,
yeah. Pretty good
Yeah.
piles. You think you've got
Yeah,
a really
well,
good system of, like, you've got the information about
well.
stocks and organization of the cult. You've got a pile of poetry, some of the bad poetry that was left behind by Azure. You've got just miscellaneous information. You've got names and dates, like lots of piles there that are really well organized to your eyes. Wiltix.
Good.
Or I should say Wolftix, as you're in your wolf form. I should draw a version of you in a hybrid form, shouldn't I?
Oh,
We can switch
go
the
for
tokens
it.
too.
Oh, yes.
All right, cool. That's my next drawing
That would
thing.
be sick.
Yeah, and I've got an idea of what that's going to look like too. Cool. I'll get started on that in a minute. Wiltix,
Mate.
in the meantime, what are you going to do?
Well, me and Leosin were about to move.
Move the carpet? Yeah. Do you still want to do that?
Well, I mean,
You can if you
I
want
would
to.
have, I would have started doing that.
Yeah.
Good old mate Emeric ran into the room and started getting attacked. So, yeah, I'm assuming that me and Leosin would move the rug aside. Yeah, gonna have to do that.
Easy. Up to you what you want to do. Do you want to move it aside with Leosin? He'll happily help you out with that.
Sorry, cut out there. I didn't hear that.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. So you'd like to move the rug to the side down here?
Yeah, away so I can hear where that.
Yeah. I'll roll it up a little bit. So as you sort of push it, it rolls up a little bit.
Fold up.
You see, hidden underneath the rug. Good. A hole in the floor, a small pit that was underneath the rug that leads to basically a pathway heading down underneath to a tunnel that leads below. Looks to be a bit of a drop.
Cool. All right. Well, that would be my act. Would that be correct?
Yeah, I'd say that's an action to move the rug, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that I've seen that pathway, and I've noticed that there's a bit of a fight going up here, I'll move my 5, 10, 15 to there,
Yeah.
and I'll
You're
have
in
it
range, yeah.
use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike again. Yeah.
So I think you can do that if you've made...
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, you can punch, kick, headbutt, or use a similar forceful blow and deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1 strength modifier.
It's strength or dex, depending on what I want to do. So it's up to you. You can decide if I go shot him or not.
So, yeah. So the way that you, because it's so to make an offhand attack, so you're not a monk, so you don't get to do the unarmed strikes as a bonus action just straight off the bat. Like you can do unarmed strikes and you're proficient in them, but it's not just a bonus action. So it's normally either an action or if you've done an action. There are some things that let you do a bonus action. So predatory strikes. Predatory strikes is your thing. So when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike, you can then make another unarmed strike as a bonus action, but you need to have made the attack as your action. So you can definitely move up and start like menacing him, and next turn you can absolutely unleash with 2 unarmed strikes.
Well, I might not move the whole way up. Then I'll stay 5 feet
stay
away.
back there.
And,
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Are you ready to pounce?
Beautiful. Leosin's going to throw... Well, he helps you as his action to move that off, and then he is going to... He's actually going to move up and look down the hole and call out,
It looks to drop down about 20-30 feet. I do advise not falling down this.
It's a trap.
and then he moves 30 up to here and engages with this one here so that Azure has advantage and Emeric has a bit more of a chance to hit him. Emeric, it's your go.
Okay. Can I actually move through the sword?
Let me have a quick look.
Because I have no idea.
Interesting question.
A floating spectral weapon.
Does it obstruct the square though?
I would say it does not obstruct a full 5-foot square because it's only a sword. So I would say that you can move up to there.
Because I'm actually going to move here.
Mhm.
And I'm going to attack this boy.
Yeah, I'd say that you can do that. So Frulem is also wielding a halberd. So as you move up and step onto that space,
so here
you activate. Yeah, you activate.
Is that
Frulem's
all our mastery though?
Yeah,
he has to have the feet.
Yeah, Frulem does. Frulem is a special case. So,
Okay, so then I'll move.
So
Does he have Sentinel too?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, so I'll move in. I can move still.
Yeah. No, a 9 doesn't hit you, does it?
Nah.
No, never mind. Go
It's
ahead.
alright. A lot of my opportunity attacks don't really hit that often either.
That's all good.
I'll look at... Is it a girl? It's a woman, isn't it?
It's a girl, yeah. A female.
So as I enter the
half-elf.
range and she takes
Yeah.
strike at me like, ooh, that's normally my business there. I like you. As I get forward, and then I unleash a halberd attack on her. 7 doesn't hit, but I'm going to actually use my inspiration here.
Okie dokie.
Does a 15 hit?
Oh, it's just not enough.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that sucks.
Bit harder to hit this one.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action then. So, yeah, I've sort of got into a flurry of blows with her. She's one done at me, I've come back at her, and we're sort of dodging and stuff, and then I've tried to come now with my, with the butt of my halberd. So let's see if that hits. Nah, it's a nat 1, that's not hitting.
No, doesn't hit. As you strike forward, she parries it easily, and looks back at you curiously. You wield the halberd as well.
So that's my action, bonus action done. So I will pass it over.
Yeah, she looks at you and goes, You wield the halberd well. Not well enough, unfortunately. She steps to here and goes, I wonder, how is your spell casting? And she conjures, she weaves her hands. So, she mutters under her breath and weaves her hands backwards and forwards in this display. A ghostly, dark light starts to emanate, and emerging, crawling out from the walls and the feet around her, out to a range of 15 feet. There we go. These ghostly spirit-like creatures emerge, these demonic dragon-looking creatures, small, only the size of a bird, a small pigeon, but these demonic dragon-looking creatures. And as they emerge all around her, they begin clawing at each of you, hissing and spluttering. While you are in this area, your speed is halved, and for the first time a creature enters the area, or the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, you must make a wisdom saving throw. So nothing happens yet. Yeah. But on each of your turns, I'm going to ask you for a wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
That's her action. As her bonus action, she will cast Healing Word. Oh no, she can't. Sorry, no, she's done a spell. Ignore that. No, ignore that. That's all she does. Azure, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to make a...
Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh, did you say Constitution or Wisdom?
Sorry, Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, sorry. Wisdom saving throw.
15.
Oh, sorry, and she will actually command her sword to attack you first, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll just do that first really, really quickly. No, it's a natural 1. Carry on.
Oh my god.
So,
at least she's rolling bad too.
Yeah, she is, don't worry.
So 13 for a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fails, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Yeah, failed. 14 is the DC to pass. She's not a joke. I'm going to roll this publicly because this is not fun damage, sorry. And I don't want to be accused of being a naughty boy.
Oh, well, there's trust here, though.
Here we go. So you're going to take necrotic damage. I'm going to roll it for you now, so this should be public.
I have a resistance to necrotic damage.
Hey, then you're only going to take half from this. So it's 10 necrotic damage, halved to 5, as you only take half damage from the necrotic. As these demonic, ghostly, spiritual dragons claw at you, but your natural holy light pushes them back.
Oh my god.
That's fabulous.
That's terrifying.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn, Azure?
Oh, well, I haven't taken it. Can I attack?
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
Yeah, cool. No, it's just
it's just your turn.
Make a quarter staff attack against that guy.
Do it.
Nat 20!
Oh, fuck me. How do you want to do this?
I just
As you deal, what's that, 16, 17 damage? Yeah.
I don't know what am I gonna do? Well, I've just like blown off the dragon attack with the sun. With the sun shines out of me, and I just jump up and just straight down.
That's what happens.
Straight in the head. Then as I land, I'm going to headbutt. What's her name? Frulam.
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 Unarmed strike. And another nat 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, there you go, Andrew.
Wow.
Look at that.
There it is.
So that's
And
going
then
to
it's
be.
full damage.
So it's that's 10 damage.
Nice.
Not bad.
It's the first hit she's taken. Boom. Woof.
D10 if you wanted there.
You can roll a d10 to add to the attack. It's the attack roll, so not the damage. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the attack
Oh,
roll.
yeah,
Ability
yeah.
check or saving throw. So you, just a heads up, Azure, you could have used that for your saving throw before that you failed the wisdom save.
Oh.
But you have to announce it
Alright.
before you know the outcome, so it doesn't. So because you didn't know that whether or not you'd passed or not.
Oh, I didn't know what. So why could I add a D10?
So Claire has done, or Mira has done, her guild roll, which is the
occult
numerator.
Ah,
Yeah, the
that's
numerator.
cool.
She's
Damn.
yeah, but that's okay. No, because you
That's
don't,
right.
you can't know whether or not you've passed or failed before you do it. So, would you have rolled it to the D? Would you have rolled it to a 13, or would you have saved it for later without knowing whether or not it was a pass or fail? Because 13's a pretty good roll.
I mean, that's a pretty good roll. I wouldn't know. But no, look, that's fine.
You've still got it for
I
next time.
wouldn't- Yeah, no, that's fine.
Next up is the guard who's dead. Next up is Mira. You're outside of the range of this thing, Mira, so you're good to carry on.
I've got line of sight though. That's the only thing.
You would, but she'd have half cover.
About if I moved,
You don't want to move in that circle.
if I muck up my beautiful ordering and go around here,
Let's have a
could I? Or is it
look.
just is the table kind of there?
Yeah, because of the. I mean, you can climb onto the table, but again, it's the two walls here that are giving you a bit of trouble.
Yeah,
She'd still have half cover, but I can say that you can still see her. She'd just have half cover.
Okay. I might still do that. I might try and do that.
Mhm.
So I'll just be like, I see this glimmering. I don't know this spell.
Yeah, these sort of ghostly, evil, draconic-looking demons. These or
Yeah,
demonic-looking dragons. These tiny little, like pigeon-sized, ghostly spirits.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
No, nah, I
I'm
don't
not
think
going to
so.
touch that. So she's going to just clamber up onto the table and disturb her nicely filed pages, and try and cast Frostbite again.
Yeah, I'll have her make a
Save.
con save. 16.
Come on. Takes. Nothing. Yeah, it takes 1d6. No, nothing.
No, it's a cantrip, so nothing. Yeah,
Nothing, mate.
Cool. No, nothing. Anything else on your turn, Mira?
No.
Alrighty, cool. We're from Australia, if you guys hadn't noticed.
Sorry, Brett.
Wiltix, you're up next.
Well, I'm already inside the lovely range of.
There's a wisdom
Great
saving
saving.
throw, buddy.
Yeah,
So that's going to be a whiz save.
Oh, that's great. Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, you may.
A nat 20.
Nat 20 is going to pass, so you'll only
Yeah.
take half damage from this, which is much better than what it would be otherwise. I'll roll it again publicly. So five necrotic damage.
5. Cool. Alright.
Oh, I don't want to be hit by that.
No. Well, I'm going to go up now and do a little bit
That's
of
10
a
feet to move there.
attack there.
Yep. Not quite
11,
enough to hit,
9.
sorry. Yeah.
And if it will actually in there for me. Why do you not do this?
9's not quite enough either. I'm sorry.
If I move out of the range of this thing, does the Do I have to make another wisdom save or anything like
I
that?
think it's only one time, isn't it?
You're not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't know this spell. Do you want to make me an Arcana check to see if you can figure it out? The way it works.
21?
21, yeah. You think that if you leave it and then enter this area again, these things are going to start attacking you again.
Okay, but I have to do it on each turn every time.
Yeah, when a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay,
so as long as you're within the range of these things, they're going to be attacking.
The range of it, yeah. So I've moved what, feet-ish. So if I'm 15.
Yeah, so she will get an attack of opportunity at you as you move out of her range. Just so you know.
Kind of have to, otherwise I'll get the necrotic damage anyway. So yep.
Oh no, that's a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
It's going to be 8 bludgeoning. I believe in your werewolf form, though.
I get half, yeah.
So 4 bludgeoning damage. You lucky little shit. Cool. Anything else on your turn, Wiltix?
No, that was action and bonus action.
Alrighty, let's see how Leosin goes. First NPC death. Wisdom saving throw. Let's see. He's not very good at these. 7.
Fuck.
Oh no. But the good news is he is slightly immune to necrotic as well. He's got resistance to it. So he loses only half of that, so 7 damage, which is exactly his roll. And then he's going to move up to here, and he's going to summon his astral. Oh no, he's still got his astral self arms. They're still there. Yeah, they're still there. So he's gonna do that. Yeah, so he's gonna 10 minutes. Yeah. He's definitely got them. So he's gonna do his arms of the astral self. And actually, he doesn't need to move up to there. They're 10 feet. He can stay back here and do it. So he will do that. So he's gonna do one attack with his arms of the astral self. That doesn't hit. He's gonna do another one.
Jeez, +6.
14 doesn't hit. And then he's going to... Is he going to spend a key point for this? Yes, he is. He's going to make a key point to do another unarmed strike.
Yeah.
22 is going to hit.
Nice.
7 bludgeoning damage. Punches her. Okie dokie. Emeric.
Here we go.
Tis your turn, good sir.
Damn it, I failed. Roll the
Okay.
damage.
You got inspo?
No, I used it before.
No.
Oi.
Sorry, that's not good. 13 necrotic damage is
Alright. I'm still up.
Just hit her. Gotta hit her.
might be time for a cheeky smite.
I'm hoping. How damaged is she looking?
She has taken a couple of heavy blows, but still looks to be keen for a fight.
Okay.
I'll say it like that.
So she's not bloodied though?
Really think it would be that easy?
Not. I would say that there is the beginnings of bloody, but not completely bloody, shall we say?
Okay. Trying to think how I'm gonna do this. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna cast. I'm actually gonna use a bonus action. I'm gonna do Channel Divinity Vow of Immunity. Actually, no. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna save that for now. Actually, I'm just gonna pile attacks into her. The 22 will hit.
It will hit 13 damage.
13 slashing.
Woof. Yep.
So
As you carve across her chest, she calls out,
You will pay for that. I assure you, no one attacks Frulam Mondav.
As she's saying that, I'm going to attack her again. 10 misses her.
Didn't even get to know the plot of the story. Just
10 misses as she blocks the second halberd strike.
You will not attack one of the leaders of the order like this.
Anything else on your turn, Emeric?
No, that'll be it.
Cool. Frulam, she is not your friend. Yeah, she is going to make one attack against you, Emeric. And then she's going to deal with this monk who she does not like either. Natural 1 doesn't hit you though, does it?
No, I don't think it would.
Then
Thank
she'll make
God.
an attack against Leosin. 18 will hit Leosin, that's 10 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Woof. And then she is going to command her spiritual weapon to attack Azure. Ooh, that's a 17, Azure.
Oh,
no,
damn.
that hurts.
That'll hit.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage.
I'm very sorry. But it is your turn. I am going to need you to make me.
Oh.
An affected creature's hard. Yeah, let me just double check. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. Yep, so I'm going to have to.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, concentration up to
goodness.
10 minutes. Yep, you pass. You're only going to take. So you're going to take a quarter damage from this because you're naturally resistant. So you take half, which is 6, halved again to 3.
Okay,
Thank gosh.
that's good.
That's
Thank
good.
gosh, I'm still standing.
You are still standing.
I am.
Beat
I
the
am
shit
very-
out of her.
I am so hurt.
Key points, man. Just key
Alright,
points and just barrage her with blows.
So quarterstaff attack.
So you're gonna have to move up a little bit there.
Yeah. So if I move up to here and make a quarterstaff attack, so an 11 doesn't hit.
No, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm going to make an unarmed strike.
Not. Yeah. That
5
hits.
bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
And I'm
she's
going
so
to use
close.
use another key point
Yep.
and oh shit, sorry, that was the wrong
That's
one.
okay. That's all good. That's all good. Do you want to re-roll it? That's fine.
Sorry,
so
thanks.
do
I
the.
didn't mean to.
No, that's all good.
Oh.
No, you didn't.
It doesn't
Ah.
matter.
10 doesn't hit.
It doesn't matter. We need a barrage of just ranged thing, please. Just
I think it
finish
might be
her.
Mira's turn. Mira,
Oh, I'm
So
gonna
she's
move
got half
back.
cover, right?
if you move back, Azure,
Oh,
she's
she'll
going to
get
get an
an
attack
attack.
against
Oh,
you.
she does?
You can move there. You can move there. You can move there. Move there. You can still stand. You can probably stand
That's
in
fine.
the zone of the.
That's fine. You can stand there. That's easy. Mira, your turn.
Sorry, I metagame there a little bit. I
That's all good.
shouldn't say anything. But I don't want us to die.
What are you doing, Mira?
Alright, I'm gonna try something.
Please kill
Okay.
her and quickly. I
I,
don't. I can't take another hit.
I don't think any of us can. I think we are legitimately standing up by a hair.
Alright, Mira's gonna stand on the table.
Mhm.
She'll look her in the eye and say, I command you to stop! And she'll cast Charm Person.
Okay, I make a wisdom saving
Wisdom save. This is mage versus mage, come on!
throw. 18.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Ah.
Reapers.
Sorry, that would have been really cool.
It would have been stuff. Okay. Just hisses.
Yeah. Wiltix.
Can I?
Oh, sorry.
wait,
Yeah,
wait,
Mira.
wait.
Yeah. Mira. Yep.
Can I? Oh, it's probably too late. Damn it. Can I spend 2 sorcery points to cast bonus action Firebolt?
Yes, you can. As you do a quicken spell.
I do a quicken spell. Please.
Damn it.
No.
No.
9 does not
Inspiration,
hit. I'm sorry.
Inspiration.
Okay.
Inspiration.
All right, good. Do it. Just do it.
Let's see it.
All stops.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is.
You are
Yay.
favored by the gods.
Oh.
So that's a total of 11.
It's 11.
She was on 10 hit points
Oh
left.
yeah.
Yes.
How would you like to do this?
Okay, so her silver side, she casts Charm Person, which
Yep.
fails. And you just says she gets this smouldering look in her eyes, this anger, and she
Yep.
turns her red side and just blasts her back.
Okay. As this bolt of fire streams towards Frulam, she looks at you and laughs. You think the power of the dragons will be enough to... And then it strikes her. And it burns through her and she screams in agony. No, I was one of the... No! And then drops. As the flames burn across, the robes that she's wearing seem unharmed, but the skin underneath and the clothes she's wearing underneath bubbles and burns. And she dies.
Oh.
And with that, we are out of initiative. And I think that's a good part to wrap up for tonight, because this particular episode is going to go for almost 2 hours because we went a
Oh
little bit
wow!
over.
Oh
But
my gosh.
I couldn't end in the middle of combat like that. So I will thank everyone so much for joining us on the live stream, and those of us who are joining us on the podcast and on the YouTube series. Thank you very much. We will be live streaming at Tuesday, roughly 7 o'clock, depending on how we go starting up. So that's Tuesdays at 7 p.m. I think it's Melbourne time, so GMT plus 10. Otherwise, the normal recordings will be going out on Friday nights and Sunday nights, and the podcast around the same time as well. I'd like to thank all of the players, Claire, Jared, Simon and Andrew, who've joined me tonight for an incredible adventure. Thank you so much, guys. What an awesome session. The complete opposite of the last session, where last time you had a really, really good plan that involved no combat and the plan went off without a hitch. This time you had no plan and there was lots of combat. And even with no plan, stuff managed to have lots of hitches. So we're really doing our full breadth of abilities and skills across these last 2 episodes, I think. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We will catch you guys next time. We'll see you later.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
See you
See ya.
later.
Good night, guys. Stay safe.
Stay safe.